Well, hello, fellow film fans, and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel, Tyler's Real Movie Talk. And in this video, I'm going to be letting you know why Venom being rated PG-13 isn't all that bad of a thing, to be completely honest, because I know there's a lot of people that want this to be rated R, and were definitely disappointed when Sony came out and said it would actually be PG-13. So I'm going to tell you why that's not that big of a deal. But before we get into all that, I do got to say, if you're a fan of movie talk, movie reviews, and really everything of that nature, definitely consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell down below, which will notify you anytime I have any new content coming out. But with that out of the way, let's dive right into this. So Venom, yes, Sony has said that Venom will be PG-13, and there's a lot of people who jumped right on that and said, nope, we want our Venom to be rated R. But I do not think this movie being PG-13 is that bad, and let me explain to you why. Reason number one is Sony has came out and said that they're making this movie PG-13, but they're going to test the limits of the PG-13 rating. So that means basically the action and stuff will all be the same as it would be if it was rated R. You're just going to get less blood and gore. You're just going to get less blood and gore. And you're going to get less, like, cussing, you know? There's not going to be, like, 50 F words being thrown around in this movie, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. I don't think that takes away from the movie at all. And I don't think it not being as gory as it would be if it was rated R, I don't think that takes away from it at all, because it sounds to me like a lot of the same stuff that they wanted to do with a rated R, they're still doing with this PG-13, you know what I mean? Just like I said, just minus all the blood and everything of that nature. And also, what's a really good sign about this is because they came out and said that they want this to be PG-13 in case they have a chance to incorporate Spider-Man into this Venomverse, or like kind of mesh them together, which I think is fantastic, because who wants a Venom without Spider-Man? Like, I understand they're doing Venom without Spider-Man now, but I kind of do hope that it bridges it and they bring Spider-Man in there at some point, you know what I mean? I'm not opposed to seeing Venom standalones, but at least have it be a story to where at some point Venom and Spider-Man are going to come in conflict with each other, and their stories and their paths will eventually cross each other, you know what I mean? That's what I hope they're doing. And I actually think this is good news, because look, a lot of people are saying, because that Sony has came out and said this, a lot of people think, man, you know what, does this mean Sony's gonna take back Spider-Man after their Marvel contract is over? I don't necessarily think it means that at all, to be completely honest with you. I think there's this outside possibility that Marvel could be working with Sony, and if everything continues their success, so let's say Venom comes out and it's successful, and let's say Spider-Man Far From Home comes out and it's really successful, and Spider-Man continues to be a success like it wasn't at Sony, at Marvel, if that happens, then I could see them bridge a gap between the two companies and, you know, kind of be like, well, let's just take Tom Holland's Spider-Man, who plays Spider-Man right now, and then Tom Hardy's Venom, and let's cross them together, you know what I mean? Which I think would be better than, let's just recast another Spider-Man for what seems like the 6th time. It's like, we don't need to recast Spider-Man again. Let's just keep the same Spider-Man, and let's just have Tom Holland's Spider-Man go up against Tom Hardy's Venom eventually, if both film franchises continue to be super successful, which I'm hoping that they will be. But anyways, I definitely think Venom being rated PG-13 is not a big story, it's not big news, and it's not a downer for the film, in my opinion. But that's just what I think. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Should Venom be rated PG-13 or rated R? Why or why not? And if you guys like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up and share it with all your friends. But with all that out of the way, thank you for watching.